See in the middle, there's a red circle is given.
Yes.
It must be marked with grade, 60 grade, 120 grade, and there's a grade, a manufacturer's mark. There should be like this chains, you know. You see, each hook has its mark. It's a grade. The operator can come to know that if the chain is suitable for this or not. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Alloy steel chain attachments. This you see these attachments for lifting hooks. First, on the left side picture is hook. Then you see in the middle is the ring, oblong links. Then other attachments. There are others also hooks which can be locked with the pin, you know, and it should be locked properly. When you are pulling the cars, stuck cars, you have seen the sling with the hooks. That should be also properly designed. Okay?
Yes.
So, when used with alloy steel means mixed up, like carbon, iron, cobalt, like aluminium. It is called alloy because it's a meteorological terminology. But there's a metal and there's alloy. Metal like a copper is separate. Okay, steel is separate. But when comes alloy, it's a mixture. So made by the alloy steel, chains must have a rated capacity, at least equal to that of the chain. You understand my point?
Yes.
It should be mentioned on the chain that this is made of this alloy, and it should be specified and used with alloy steel, and chain must have rating 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton, 4 ton, not to get damaged, you know. Because if it is capacity is 2 tons, don't lift it 5 tons. It's 5 ton, don't lift 10 tons, right? So rating is always mentioned, and use those chain attachments which are rated is mentioned on the hooks or on the rings or the locks or whatsoever it is. Now you see our next slide you see alloy steel chain attachments, you see unsuitable. Okay? The first lock is done is correct. The second picture on the right side is not correct. It is not correct. Okay?
Yes.
These hooks and links, previous slide I have explained you, all these types of hooks should be mentioned, they should be marked. And be careful about fixing the bolt, because when you are going to fix and going to lift the load, the bolt can slip. Okay? It should be properly locked with the nut. The rod, and there are many chances if you don't find the nut on the bolt, there is a hole inside and there should be a pin inside, and pin should be not removable. It should be fixed such a way that during the lifting it should not get damaged, or but mostly we should use the pin with the nut with the bolt. Okay?
Yes.
And this also marked. Load should be marked. Not use like that. And if it is spaces there, like the second picture, it is wrong. Now chain wear. This is the chain wear. Picture you see. When a chain shows excessive wear or cracks are pitted, remove it from the service, remove it from the site, remove it from the store, and take it to the quarantine area, to the scrap area. Don't use it because very dangerous. It can cause damage. Such type of chains. Okay. You have seen in ships also. We have seen in the construction site and refineries and lifting of the loads. This such type of chains are not suitable. In the shipyards also we have seen in the yards shipping where the containers are comes. So okay,
Yes.
this such type of chains should not be used.
In the videos I have seen, sir, there, there are very big ships. They have a very large and heavy chains.
Yes.
They use for ships and other works.
Yeah, they made by alloys so that it should not get rusty. And mostly the stainless steel is used because stainless steel is such a material which cannot get rusty in the water because ships are most of the time in the atmospheric in the water, and it is the humidity, and so that there should slings should be regularly checked, and they should be regularly inspected, and if there is any damage, and even the ropes, big ropes, they use the big ropes as well. Okay, they should be very carefully examined, and properly the designed ropes should be used in the industry. So you see this wire rope sling, it is used for the hoist material. Okay, there's a core inside, there's a wire rope. You see the wire, the center, there's a strand. So use the hoist material selection considerations, strength, ability to bend without cracking, ability to withstand. There should be flexibility in that, and ability to withstand abrasive wear, ability to withstand abuse. So these are the things that be careful, be sure that the slings and ropes are designed for the lifting of such loads, and they are free from all the damages, rust and cracks. Okay?
Yes.
Now, wire rope slings. These are called the eye slab supplies. Eye supplies. Okay? Eye supplies made in any wire rope must have at least 3 full tucks. If you see in the knots, okay, they should be properly designed, properly locked, and it should not be any rusty or it should not be damaged. This is the called eye supplies slings. Okay. Next you see,
Yes.
okay, this you see also, but it is covered in the cranes. It is covered by some alloy uh, protruding and of the strands. This type of also ropes are used, and this is the knot, and you see the hook eye supplies is there. Okay. Hello. So next you see,
There is some signal issue.
yeah. So next you see the next slide is wire rope clips. When using
Yes.
U-bolt, this is called U-bolt. You see on the rope, there is a U-bolt.
Yes.
Okay. And there's a next red mark. This is you see it is dead end. So there are 3 knots, and there's the eye supplies. You see, you can see it.
Yes.
So U-bolt fixed. 3 U-bolts are fixed on equal space, right? Wire rope clips, and it is made. There are 2 ropes inside, and they made the eye shape. You see, to hook these things. Hook the things. So this I also you can use the rope, and be sure this is properly properly, U shape is, U bolt is properly fixed, you know. Okay.
Yes.
Next is the lubrication, very important. If you keep the ropes lubricated, chains lubricated, you can avoid them from damaging, from rust and from any other damages. Alright? Next, wire rope slings, you see, remove from service if it is damaged. You see this, the first picture on the left side. First picture on the left, see?
Yes, sir.
Damaged, right? Remove this one. It's a bird caging. The next on the right side, you see it's a damage. Remove it. And crushing, if it is dust, okay, crushed by some anything, hit by something, it should also be removed from the project site. Don't use it and go to Grantine area. Okay, synthetic web sling marking. You see this made of this plastic and synthetic things. Rope is normally bats, we call it bats, you know, used to pulling the cars and others. So always is such type of slings should be having a tag. You can see the tag in the picture. Manufacturing, manufacturer name, trademark, logo, its name, contact number, then the capacity rating, and the type of material which is used in this synthetic beds, you know, in the synthetic ropes. Okay? So that you should know that what you are going to use to lift the loads at the project site. Next is the synthetic web slings fittings. If you see in the picture, there is a already tag is there. Fitting must be at least as strong as of that of the sling. It should not be loose or weaker than the sling. Fitting should be equivalent to that and should be free from sharp edges, free from damages, free from any type of webs, any type of holes, any type of cuts. It should be free from all these things. Okay. So it is very important
Yes.
for the safety of the people, safety of your property, safety of your product, and to reach safely at their destinations. Now see synthetic web slings again stitching. Okay, they are stitched by thread or something, you know. Okay, so stitching is the only method allowing to attach end fittings to webbing or to form eye. You can see in the picture there is the eye hook at the end, and then this synthetic rope is there, belt is this, and it is stitched, the end is stitched. Okay, and it should be properly stitched. Not one place, there are I believe 3 or 4 places it is stitched. Now synthetic, next slide. Strings removed from service if it is damaged, you see. Heat, it can damage by heat, it can damage by acid, it can damage by broken one stitches, it can be damaged by anything, you know, right? By hitting ropes, hitting the rope by hammers, it can damage. So when it comes like that, remove from the site, remove from the project site. Okay, ji?